Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a commentary of something that I just feel like sort of needs to be said. It's especially prominent at this sort of time with I-58 just occurring, and I've seen so many sort of comments on YouTube videos and Reddit posts and all sorts of other social platforms where people have been comparing Team Fortress 2 to Overwatch, especially around this time. People were saying like the Team Fortress 2 I-58 final actually received more viewers than the Overwatch Open, and I'm gonna be just saying this from a perspective of someone who's played both games. There's going to be both Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch gameplay in this video. Apologies as well in advance if sort of the Overwatch gameplay is awful and even worse than my Team Fortress 2 gameplay. It's just down to the fact that I'm really new to the game and haven't properly learned everything yet, but I am sort of still trying to learn, so I hope you guys can bear that in mind and don't judge me too hard for being quite frankly awful at Overwatch. And I know you're probably thinking this is going to be another generic video of me roasting matpat. I mean, I would make a video like that, and a lot of people have sort of asked me my opinions on it, but quite frankly everything that is possibly sort of relevant and could be said about that video has already been said by everyone else that's made a video on it, so it would be a bit pointless in me making a video on the whole situation. We all know that matpat has made stupid points and is completely uneducated about any of the games, and that's all you need to know essentially. It's pointless in me just jumping aboard the hype train of what seems to be popular and making a video about it, just simply because everyone's already said everything that I could think about that video. Literally, so many people have covered it and everything has already been said. We all know that matpat is stupid essentially and knows completely nothing about the games. That's all that needs to be said. But I am kind of getting sidetracked, so back to the main point. This is to do with sort of Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch, both the communities and sort of people comparing them to Overwatch, and like the two games being compared and why that's like a bad thing, and how sort of both communities are sort of taking this whole situation way out of hand and making it sort of a mountain out of a molehill. Actually, I kind of contradict myself now because I said both communities, but honestly it's mostly just the Team Fortress 2 community. You can't go on the Team Fortress 2 subreddit, for example, without seeing at least one post on the front page every single day being related in some way to Overwatch. And I don't get why it's seen as such a competition between Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch. Like, I don't personally see the issue in people enjoying both games. They're both different games at the end of the day, and people will enjoy certain things. That's just how people's preferences work. Some people like certain things and some people don't, and some people may enjoy things that you don't, and that's just how the world works. People do enjoy and dislike different things. That's just what makes us individuals. So when it gets to the point of people actually bashing and hating on other individuals for preferring Overwatch to Team Fortress 2 or vice versa, and it becomes more of a competition, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Just because you don't like a certain game, or just because sort of you prefer one of the other games, or you think one game is overly superior to the other, it doesn't mean you can knock other people for preferring it, and I just don't really see the relevance in comparing two games. Like, honestly guys, if you don't enjoy Overwatch, that's fine, okay? No one's forcing you to play it, no one's forcing you to watch videos on it or anything like that, okay? But when it gets to the point of you going out of your way to hate and spread negativity towards other people that do enjoy it, it really just doesn't seem logical at all. And while I'm on the topic of sort of both communities hating on each other, you can go on the Overwatch Reddit and scroll through pages and pages of posts and not see one post related to Team Fortress 2. It's just the Team Fortress 2 guys solely posting about Overwatch, and it just doesn't make sense to me, honestly. Like, let's focus on Team Fortress 2 and improving Team Fortress 2 as a game and as a community before we start focusing our time and effort into Overwatch and how Overwatch is such a bad game in comparison to Team Fortress 2. The only thing everyone that hates on Overwatch in the Team Fortress 2 community is doing is just drawing more attention to the game, and if you're trying to sort of show Team Fortress 2's superiority in comparison to Overwatch, then honestly constantly bringing up Overwatch into conversation and into discussion really isn't the best way to go about it. All that's doing is just showing how much you care about Overwatch and how much it's always on your mind as a game in comparison to Team Fortress 2. Just completely forget Overwatch. If you're that concerned about Team Fortress 2, just focus on Team Fortress 2. If you despise Overwatch, don't play Overwatch, don't watch Overwatch videos, just completely forget it exists. No one's forcing you to draw any attention to it whatsoever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just something I wanted to get off my chest for a while, because every time I've sort of made an Overwatch or I've launched launched Overwatch on Steam, because I have it registered on my Steam, people will sort of message me and say, are you quitting TF2 and stuff like that. It just really doesn't make sense. I can enjoy two games equally, regardless of the fact that they're supposedly similar. Like, they're different games with different aspects that I enjoy. So that's what you guys need to remember when comparing two games, if you ever get in that situation. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Let me know your opinion on this whole situation down in the comments below. That's just about it, guys. Thanks again for watching, and peace.